Hello there, Mike MC, bringing you the self-care video. Today I'm going to talk to you about a bit about what I saw from yesterday with regards to watching the big game on the Super Bowl, just thinking about life lessons from that, what we can take moving forward, and really just being happy for the moments of moving through life, right? And so kind of a life update in a way too. For me, it's been just a good journey, just moving forward, staying with the job, right, that I've been blessed with, right? So thank you, Big Eye upstairs, for helping me with that. But also, in the struggle, right, there's always that idea of, am I making the right choice? Am I going to come through to the other side? And I think we always wonder, what is it like to really have faith in those tough times? And I wonder how many of us can always pause and think, oh, if I'd only done that differently, if only I had been there in that position instead of you, if only that I had done something differently to have changed this outcome. But then you think, wait a minute, for those of us who are in our situations where we are, maybe for those of us who, not in the best ones, but then we realize, oh, I got to see someone today at work. I got to help somebody else. I got to feel free just by being outside, just to experience life. And how many of you enjoy that part of life? Getting to experience it with such authenticity, to really find that joy of kind of breaking the mold, breaking the ice. And I think with regard to the big game, just seeing how the one team who won, great for them, but the other team, right, just getting so beat up, right, the quarterback getting sacked so many times, and you wonder, man, that poor guy, is he going to stand up again and keep going? And of course he did. He was resilient. But the point of what I saw from that team is, okay, to rebound is to accept the loss with gratitude. And just like all of us, that's a hard thing to do. It is a very hard thing to do. Giving up on the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the husband, wife, the great job, career, opportunities. We made blunders, we made bad choices. We took the losses for the things we were trying to gain. And now all of a sudden we're left to kind of ponder, why were we now stuck here in this moment? And I'm very happy just to tell you that for me, as much as I'm learning to become better at YouTube, learning how to really share videos, and part of this is the reason being that, okay, I got to generate some videos again to get back on track. And right, like I said last year, I just want to post a video every day, right? It doesn't have to be a grand finale, a grand scheme, doesn't have to be so over the top, right? Just keep posting, be consistent. And the consistency is really what is driving to the theme of this video. The consistency to not give up on yourself when everything feels dry and just there's nothing exciting coming into your life right now. And how many of us want to quit when it feels so just boring, so dry, so just like, oh, there's nothing happening in life right now. I should just switch, try to make that excitement. But here's the thing. When you want to make that excitement, that's the catch, that you want to bring something into your life, but maybe you had it right there in the moment, and now when you were, what we would say is settling for something less, right? Why does that feel like we're settling for less? Maybe there is something great in that moment, and we just haven't given it enough appreciation and time to really embrace the people and the surroundings that we're in those moments. And I think that goes to something important as well, to not give up on what you see, to not give up on who you're with. And there are struggles, and yes, there is divorce, there is horrible things in life. But one thing I've seen from counseling and working with other people are resilient, learning new things as well. And in the struggles where people are going to different places to see some great things, that is just awesome. That is just awesome, where people that I've seen have not given up on their life because they see value in them. And you have a duty to yourself as well to protect your life and what you have to uphold. So be strong and consistent. Develop that defense, the hard shell, right? Whatever metaphor you feel you want to use. And I think when we look at our lives, people who are toxic, people who want to bring us down, yeah, there's jealousy. But speaking more from beyond books, what I can share with you is, it is being strong and resilient to take the bite and take the hit. And you're like, oh, what did I just get myself into? But then getting back on your feet. And that is what hurts an enemy more than anything, is when you stand up on your feet again and you're now standing tall, ready to move forward. You're now ready to go against that agenda that they have, and now you have given them the shock, and now they have respect for you. And that is a beautiful thing. So develop that fearlessness. Don't be afraid of giving a little shock in front of somebody that maybe your enemy or someone you're not afraid or are afraid of to have that kind of conversation. But then when you have the shock that they experience, okay, they realize, okay, that person's serious. We won't mess with them. And I know you'll get to that point. So be courageous. Be courageous and defend yourself with authenticity. You're going to be something great, and don't give up on yourself. You got this. All right, everyone. Don't forget, consistency will help you through. You could take a hit, you could take a bite, some sort of trap from somebody, but when you get back on your feet after that opponent realizes you're not afraid to be who you are authentically, they're going to be feeling like they've given up on the idea that they can bring you down. So don't give up on yourself. You're strong, and prove your doubters wrong. All right, everyone. Hope this video finds you well. Take care. Have a good one.